stage is now yours.
That cat thing is freaking me out. Alright, as it's nice and early enough, I'm going to try things I haven't played before, new covers that I'm working on. Good morning, everyone. Come gather round me, people, there's a story I would tell about a brave young Indian that you all should remember well. From the land of Pima Indians, oh proud and noble band, who farmed the Phoenix Valley in the Arizona land. Down their ditches for 1,000 years the sparkling water rushed, till the white man stole their water rights and the sparkling water hushed. Now Irish folks were hungry and their land grew crops of weeds. When the war came, Ira volunteered and forgot the white man's greed. They call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. But not the whiskey drinking Indian or the Marine that went to war. Well, they battled up the Ojima Hill, 250 men, but only 27 lived to walk right down again. When the fight was over and Old Glory they did raise, who among the men who held it high was the Indian Ira Hayes. Oh, Ira Hayes returned a hero, celebrated through the land. He was wine and speech and honored, and oh, everybody shook his hand. But he was just a Pima Indian, no water, no crops, no chance. And everybody back home back home nobody cared what Ira done, and they went to the Indians' dance. They call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian or the Marine that went to war. Then Ira started drinking hard and jail was often his home. They let him raise the flag and lower it like he'd throw an old dog a bone. Oh, he died drunk early one morning, oh, alone in the land he fought to save. 2 inches of water in a lonely ditch was a grave for Ira Hayes. They call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian or the Marine that went to war. Yeah, they called him drunken Ira Hayes, but his land is still as dry, and his ghost is laying thirsty in the ditch where Ira died. They call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian or the Marine that went to war. Thank you. Just learned that one this morning, so I figured I'd try it out. Here's another one I'm working on. Townes Van Zandt, as always. Oh, the clouds, oh, they didn't look like cotton. They didn't even look like clouds. I was underneath the weather and my friends looked like a crowd. Oh, the swimming hole was full of rum and I tried to find out why. Oh, and all I had learned, my friend, is you gotta swim before you fly. 'Cause I got 2 girls, one in heaven, one below. And one I love with all my heart, and the other I do not know. Oh, the 2 lonesome dudes on an ugly horse passed by not too long ago. They asked me where the action was, I said I do not know. Then they disappeared beneath the brush, and I heard the driver say, oh, he's a little slow between the years, but he's always been that way. 'Cause I got 2 girls, one in heaven, one below. with all my heart, and the other I do not know. Oh, Jolly Jane just lays around, listens with a mouth. Oh, Jolly Jane just lays around and listens with a mouth. Oh, she's had about a dozen husbands, but the last one just pulled out. Now who's gonna bring her dinner through the weary days ahead? Oh, all she's got from me is sympathy, and got no time to see she's fed. 'Cause I got two girls, one in heaven, one below. The one I love with